Cheers.
Fuck yeah.
Alright, so what's up and welcome to another episode of The Daily Dude. As always, I'm Nick.
I'm Everett.
And this is our show. So, today, let's talk about the NFL. Because that's what we love. Other than beer.
Well, I'm surprised we're talking about football. Well, what's new?
So what? Wanna fight about it? Anyways, let's talk the talk.
Are we also going to walk the walk?
Yes. So, first up, numero uno topic. Kirk Cousins has been announced the starting quarterback for the Washington Redskins over Colt McCoy and RG3.
RG3 is possibly going to get traded. The front office for the Redskins organization wants to get rid of him, but the ownership is, really wants to keep him.
Yeah.
Even though their head coach says that they have faith in RG3. So, I don't know if this is just a rumor, if it's just a fact, but we'll see. If they are looking to trade him, honestly, I can see why.
Yeah.
He had a great first season, but since then he's had an underwhelming performance. He's very injury prone, and he's just, I don't see him, improving much on his career unless he can get with a different organization, because the Redskins, they've just put too much pressure on him.
Way too much. Now, he had the stellar first year, but then he had his injuries and whatnot, and the Redskins really, all the fans know, have been pushing him to start, and they made him come back too early, too soon, and look what happened. He got hurt again. So, best wishes for RG3 and the Redskins. As Coach Gruden said, it is now Kirk's team, quote unquote. We'll see what will happen. Now, they didn't say if RG3 is quarterback 2 or quarterback 3. They just said he is now a backup. Now, speaking of quarterback announcements, we also have Tyrod Taylor, starting quarterback for the Buffalo Bills, announced today by Rex Ryan. Nice. A.K.A. Lil Pepper. You got to see the Madden
If you haven't seen the Madden 16 commercial, you got to watch it. It's fucking hilarious.
Watch it.
It's got James Franco. It's got that dude that played Fogel. I don't know what his name is.
Oh, McLovin, yeah.
Yeah, the guy that played. Yeah, the guy that played McLovin on Super. It's just it's a really funny. It's like 5 minutes long and it's hilarious.
Yep, Gronk, Antonio Brown, and whatnot. But anyways, so everyone who was hoping Matt Castle would be the starter or E.J. Manuel would have a Cinderella Man story, you can wash those all down the drain, because as of right now, Tyrod Taylor is going to be the starter. Now, he is a double-edged, or he is a double sword kind of guy.
Double-edged sword.
Double-edged sword kind of guy. He can attack you in the air.
He's a double sword kind of guy.
He's a double sword guy. Dual wield.
Just see him running out onto the field with 2 swords. God damn it, Tyrod. What are you doing? We've been over this. No swords on the field.
Okay.
Was he taking a page out of my fucking fantasy football picture? J.J. Watt with the 2 swords.
Ah! Anyways, so he has 11 attempted rushing, 11 rushes. He's rushed 11 times this preseason so far with over 100 yards and a rushing touchdown. He has not thrown a touchdown pass yet, though, so we'll still see about that. But his passer percentage, completion, whatever, is around 70-something%.
You're halfway through that beer and you already can barely talk. Are you going to be okay?
Yeah. We got to hit the gym after this.
Oh, man.
Now,
moving on to everybody's favorite topic, fucking Deflategate.
Yeah. Tom Brady!
And, just like everybody called it, the NFL managed to stretch this fucking ordeal through the entirety of the offseason. Fucking insane. I don't know if they were trying to or if it just happened that way, but according to the judge, they will have a ruling no later than this Friday. So that's September 4th. They will have a ruling no later than that. So finally, we can get this over with, get it swept under the rug, stop talking about it,
and move on.
Unless, of course, the suspension holds, then people will maintain talking about it for 4 more weeks.
Yep.
But
years or whatever.
The way I see it, it's probably going to be a 1-game suspension because on the grounds that you didn't cooperate, which is bullshit. But, whatever. I'll take the 1 over the 4 and really anything to just fuck you to Roger Goodell.
Yes.
Fuck that guy.
Fire him!
Seriously, him and Troy Vincent.
Fire! Anyways.
Where's Donald Trump? You're fired.
Anyways, so moving on to an ex-Patriot Tim Wright was traded back to the Buccaneers, who had traded him initially to the Patriots, won the Super Bowl with the Patriots, and got traded back to the Buccaneers. Has now been traded again. Big surprise to the Detroit Lions for a substitute kicker in case their lead kicker gets hurt and whatnot.
The guy's bouncing around. Shitty team, good team, shitty team.
We'll see.
Shit team. But hey, he's got a Super Bowl ring, so I mean,
he does.
I guess you could call his NFL career a success.
Yeah, definitely. The Bills have now also cut Fred Jackson, who was with them for 8 years. The guy's 34 years old, but he has a combined over 5,646 yards and 30 touchdowns. It's a very impressive career, very impressive resume. He was competing for that number 1 position with Shady McCoy, but obviously Shady McCoy is a lot younger, a lot faster, still got some more juice left in him.
Yeah, it's definitely right call here, the older guy.
So there are plenty of teams that could use Fred Jackson's skill set, especially the Patriots right now with how LeGarrette Blount has been playing. I love LeGarrette Blount, blunt force trauma, but from what we've seen in the preseason so far, a lot of negative runs. So,
yeah, but I mean, Tom Brady hasn't been so hot.
Yeah.
I don't know. The Patriots, they don't really do well in the preseason. It's always been kind of weird. And then they hit the regular season. They fire on all cylinders.
We got a learning curve, time or whatever. So
I think Belichick uses the preseason more to assess other teams than he does because he knows it's not worth anything.
Right. Yeah, and who to cut from the team as well.
Maybe Blunt put a little bit more effort.
Yeah. A little bit more. Seeing how he didn't pass his physical test the first time around, he might have taken this offseason a little bit too leisurely, but we'll see throughout the whole season because this guy can also be a monster and run 4 to 5 touchdowns per game against your defense. As shown against the Colts. Anyways, moving on. I can't read my writing.
Julio Jones, dog.
Julio Jones! Who? Leo Jones.
Was I supposed to finish that?
No, I was trying to do like a Mike Jones. Remember Mike Jones? That rapper? All he would ever do is say his fucking name over and over again. Mike Jones! Anyways, Julio Jones has struck a deal with Atlanta Falcons for a 5-year extension. The deal's worth almost $71.25 million, guaranteed $47 million. So he is now the highest paid wide receiver in the league. Yeah!
That was pretty aggressive.
Huh. So Des Bryant, you can cry about it again if you want. You can, whatever, but you're not the highest paid wide receiver. You're also not the greatest wide receiver, but whatever. I'm sorry.
Cowboys fans, but yeah, but Des totally caught it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Now, time for Nick's Fantasy Sleepers! DeAndre Hopkins and
You ain't
Brandon
sleeping
Cooks.
anymore with all that noise you're making.
DeAndre Hopkins, wide receiver for the Houston Texans. This guy's feet are on frickin' fire. I would definitely snag him. He's one of the guys that you can get
some
late.
tough acting to acting.
Yeah. And Brandon Cooks, wide receiver for the New Orleans Saints.
You know, John Madden used to do the 10 acting commercials.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's why I said it.
Yep. So, keep a lookout for these guys. If you have a buddy who doesn't know shit about fantasy football, I would definitely trade him. I don't know, Hauschka or someone for these guys. He doesn't know shit. Hauschka's a kicker.
All right.
Moving on!
Well, that pretty much wraps up our NFL portion.
Yep.
Which is like our main portion.
It is our main portion.
Yeah. Let's talk about some movies and shit.
Movies and shit.
For those of you that don't know, which if you don't are not surprised, the EDM movie starring Zac Efron called We Are Your Friends, about a young up-and-coming DJ trying to make it in the world, opened this weekend. And it grossed an abysmal $1.8 million its opening weekend. That means less than 180,000 people went to see this in the entire 3 days that it was out. That's insane. I'm pretty sure that could, they'll take the record for like the worst opening weekend in a movie. That is terrible.
Yeah. Yep.
That is terrible. Oh,
Red
man.
Bull.
And most people that are in the EDM community knew this was going to fail from the get-go, but, I mean, it's got Zac Efron in it, so I thought it'd pick up some steam.
Yeah.
No.
None.
Awful. I mean...
You talking to me?
But, I mean, I guess Fox can let out a sigh of relief and be like, Fantastic Four ain't looking so bad now. I don't know why they're from fucking, the Bronx, but they are now. Anyways, and I'm sure if you've been on Facebook at all today, you know that the VMAs were last night, so probably the one time a year that you'll put your TV to MTV, if at all.
Yep.
I did not. I did not
because I don't have cable.
I just go online because I'm not going to waste my time with that shit.
Boom.
Taylor Swift won award for Best Video for Bad Blood. Nicki Minaj won Best Hip Hop Video for Anaconda. Miley Cyrus made a fucking ass of herself.
I have bigger boobs than you.
She had that nip slip that we're pretty sure was intentional. But
very intentional.
She's fucking dumb and trashy. God, I really hate her.
Yeah.
Like that the selfie she took with on the count of three, say marijuana. 1, 2, 3, marijuana. Click. We get it. You smoke pot.
Yes.
Like who doesn't?
Yes.
Nobody. That doesn't need to be what your life is about.
Exactly.
Like, who cares?
Like, you're so trashy, I would rather get a dirty heroin needle and lick it and then further inject it into my penis than to have a conversation with Miley Cyrus.
Pretty bad. I would just walk away, but I mean...
Yeah, well, if it was a would you rather, that's my rather.
But Nicki Minaj, she got her award, and at the end of her speech, she fired back at, Miley, called her a bitch. Called her out for talking shit in some interviews. Miley made this half-assed attempt to save face, saying that, the interviewers try to,
twist things around
and manipulate the ways. No, the shit that comes out of your mouth is the shit that comes out of your mouth.
And it's shit.
You can't blame your interviewer for that.
Yeah.
It's fucking garbage. And so that feud's going, and the Nicki Minaj Taylor Swift one's over. Taylor Swift performed on stage with Nicki Minaj. So there's that for your shit that nobody really cares about. Oh, and Kanye West is apparently running for president in 2020. So
and everyone will get all of his shoes for free.
Fucking Yeezys, man.
Yeezys. I've never even seen a Yeezy.
I'll vote for Kanye for some free Yeezys.
Yeah.
No, I'm just kidding. It's his shoes are they're kind of ugly.
Yeah, overpriced.
It's not even the price. They look like they're stitched like a sweater. It's just
Yeah.
they're not for me. But hey, some people like them.
Also, we would like to pay homage to a fallen cinema legend. Wes Craven died Sunday evening, at the age of 76, battling brain cancer. So, he is now forever sleeping in Freddy Krueger's world.
But he was Freddy Krueger.
No, Robert Englund was Freddy Krueger.
Wes Craven.
Oh, Jesus. He's the creator.
Oh!
He wrote all of the Scream movies. He was the...
I was gonna say, you said 73, and I was like, that guy's not that old. I just saw him in Gangster Squad.
Oh, yeah, he is 76 years old. Created the first Last House on the Left. Hills Have Eyes 1 and 2. All of the originals, and was also in production with the reboots of them as well. Wes Craven, rest in hell.
I'll say pour some out for the guy, but I mean, not on my carpet.
Not on the carpet. I don't believe in wasting beers. So, that'll do it.
Yeah, that'll do it.
That'll do, donkey, that'll do. Alright, so, as always, I'm Nick.
I'm Everett.
This is the Daily Dude. Thanks for tuning in. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, share. Let us know what you think down in the comments below. And we're also trying to start our fantasy league up, so
we just need 2 more fucking people.
2 more! Just 2 more, damn it! Anyways, thanks guys. Until next time.